that sort of thing, but I cannot see you. So if anything is too difficult, there will be easier variations on that side of things. If even the easiest version is too difficult or you are experiencing pain, then we would advise you to please sit out on that side, or possibly give us a ring to let us know what the problem is, and maybe we might be able to help out in a one-to-one situation. But on that side, you are undertaking it under your own free will. If you're happy, we're going to start with our usual warm-up. So from there, we're going to start with nice high knees, and then we're going to throw in your arms in a second. We'll do 30 seconds in total. 3, 2, 1, go. Arms straight up, punching up as high as you can. Keep those knees nice and high. Get them working the entire time. Really get that butt flowing. That's 10 seconds so far. Keep those arms going, keep those knees up nice and high. Halfway. 10 seconds left, keep that going. We'll do 30 seconds and then a 15-second rest. Keep going, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Just that little bit of a jog on the spot. Just to keep yourself moving, but a lot slower tempo, a lot lower with your knees. But 3 seconds, and we're going to go again. 2, 1, and go. Nice high arms, nice high knees, get them up working the entire time. We're doing a lower body workout today. So I just want to make sure that everyone's nice and warmed up beforehand. Arms, not so much of a big deal, but it does help get your heart rate up. 5 seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. Come down, keep yourself jogging, keep yourself moving. But you should be starting to pant a little bit, or at least get a little bit short of breath. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice high arms, nice high knees, get them up at least parallel with your knees so that you're up. Nice high position, not that little arms and legs down here. We're trying to keep them up nice and high. And you're halfway. Keep going. 15. 10 seconds. Those knees up nice and high. Keep your arms working the entire time. 3, 2, 1, and come down to a rest again. Got 2 more of these. Just come down to that rest. Keep yourself jogging on the spot. 4 seconds, we're going to go again. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice high arms, nice high knees, get those knees up. Really want you lifting those knees up to at least parallel. And that's halfway. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We've got last one to go. A little bit of that opportunity to rest, get your breath back down before we raise it back up again in a second. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice high knees, nice high arms. Get them working up the entire time. If the arms are a bit too much, you can drop them today. Because like I said, we are doing lower body workout. In a second, if you haven't had an opportunity, you're going to make sure you go and get your chair for today's workout. And we got another 5 seconds of this. Keep those knees up nice and high. 3, 2, 1, and come down to a rest. Good. Your legs a little bit of a shake out, arms a bit of a shake. You need to. Like I said, you will need a chair for today, not for the first exercise, but the others, it will be necessary. If you buy a sofa or buy a couch or something like that, it will work. We'll just need to do some slight adaptations to the exercises. Okay, the first one, that's a simple lying on your back. So, we've done your bridging before. Nice, simple exercise. From here, your feet in a start as close to your bum as possible. Okay, and then from that position, you're going to do your posterior pelvic tilt. So you're going to try and push your lower back down into the floor, which lifts your bum up slightly, and then you're going to continue along that roll, and you're going to roll up your buttocks, roll up your spine to lift up your hips nice and high. Now from that position, we're now going to then walk out your feet slowly as far as you can, keeping your bum off the floor. So my bum stays off the floor the entire time, and slowly you're going to walk it all the way back as close as you can, keeping your bum up the entire time. Okay? The easier version of this is just to not go as far on that side. Get out to a point where you feel you can hold it as long as possible. That might be there, it might be here. Okay? You might be able to get out almost straight as long as your bum stays up off the floor, and then you're going to walk your feet back in relatively slowly on that side. Each one should be taking about 3 steps. So with your right leg, that's 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. My bum stays up off the floor, and then I'm coming back in into there. Now, you shouldn't be feeling this in your lower back. So if you are, it's because you're not tilted back far enough. So make sure that you tilt that pelvis. Try and put your hips up almost above your head. So you're tilting it towards you, not dropping the other way, not creating that big arch in your lower back, but rounding it off as if you're squashing your back into the floor. This is your 4th one. With my right leg leading. And then I'm going to swap legs after this next one. And then back out. 1, 2, 3. That's my 5th one. Okay, come back now with my left leg leading. So we're going to go out. 1, 2, 3. And then back. 1, 2, 3. Good. Nice and simple on that side. So again, like I said, if it's too difficult, just don't go as far. If you can get yourself as flat as possible, that is the idea. It's really challenging. You should be feeling this into your buttocks, into your hamstrings, working quite hard the entire time. That's 2 on this leg. 3. That's 3 on this leg. And in terms of which leg you go with, it doesn't particularly matter, because out in that position, you're using both to keep yourself up. It's just whichever leg leads first, just to balance you out. 2 more. Hold that position and bring yourself back in. So again, like I said, you should be feeling hamstrings and buttocks working. Try not to feel it in your lower back. Good. The last one. Back in. That's 10. Relax. Whew. Now we're going to split that exercise. So that is 1. And we're going to do another exercise in between. This is where your chair comes in. So grab yourself a chair. Okay. Tamarind chair works really, really well. Not for just this exercise, but the other one's coming on later. Okay, I'll demonstrate from the side first. You're going to bring your foot up, and you're going to rest your toes up on the chair. Okay, not this way, but actually the laces. So the laces of your shoe, or the very top of your foot, is going to rest. You might want something to hold on to if you need, so something like a table or something like another chair nearby if you really need it. But if you've got good balance, not necessarily an issue. You'll notice that my other leg is just in front of me, not too far. I'm not out in front into that position, but just out in front of me, so I've got a slight bend in my knee. Okay, that knee stays over your ankle, and you're going to lower yourself down to the floor and push yourself back up. All of my weight is on this front leg. My back leg is just there for balance. Okay, stop me from falling over sideways. Okay, it's not pushing. You shouldn't feel it in the front, in the back leg, in the front of your thigh. It should all be in your right leg or the left leg if it's at the front, your front leg, and we're looking for glute and hamstring work, which is why it's coupled with the other exercise. So from here, we're going to go straight down into that position and back up. Now the easier version would be simply a lunge. Similar thing, position is there. You're probably going to have to go up onto your toes in this situation just because it's going to be quite uncomfortable to rest there. Foot slightly out in front of you, looking straight down to the floor, 90-degree position. and driving back up with the front leg. The front leg does all the work, not the back leg on this one. Okay? If you're struggling to get the front leg to do all the work, try pushing down through your heel. So on there, if you were to lift your front toes up, makes you a little bit more unsteady. But from there, I'm pushing all the way down through my heel and driving straight back up. And like I said, my back leg's just there for balance. That's 3 that I've done. And I'm going to come down and back up. Got to go to 10 in total. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I said, my back leg's not really pushing. Chair's lifting up just because of my balance. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now my movement is going straight up and straight down. There's very little in the way of forwards or backwards movement. It's all straight down in a line. I'm going to swap legs now. Laces of the foot, or top of the foot on the chair. Slight in front, but not a huge sort of step. Just a little bit on that side. Push down through your heel, push down and back up. Try and keep your balance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like I said, I'm trying to go straight down, straight back up. 8, 9, and last one. All that work into your glute and your hamstring. Whew. That's 10 on those sides. Back onto your back. We're going to do this 3 sets of each. This is your second set. Coming onto your back into that position. Feet close to your bum, close as you can get them. Tilt back, squash that lower back down. Don't arch up, and then lift your bum. And start walking your foot out. 1, 2, 3. And back in. 1, 2, 3. Just repeat. That's your third one. I've swapped my legs on this occasion, just because I forgot. That's 4. That's 5. So if you now want to swap your legs, if you haven't been, and that's just which leg it goes first. Hold that position. Keep your back off the floor. Keep your bum up. Okay. 6. That's 7. Keep going. And then all the way back in. That's 8. 9. And last one. I've got a little face coming up on the bottom of my screen. I'm thinking that's Dave's daughter. I just wanted to double check on that side, make sure it's someone not trying to get my attention. Yep, no, I'm correct. Cool, and that was 10. So back into your chair. I'm going to do it slightly in front. Back with your chair. Leg out in front. Top of the foot resting on the chair. We're going to go straight down again from that position. Foot slightly in front. Push through your heel. Or like I said, if you're doing it on the floor, same technique. Slightly a bit of a stance. It's just your leg's not going up. We're going to come straight down to the floor and back up. So again, you're trying to stay in this plane and you're not moving forwards or backwards with the lunge, but trying to go straight down, back up, all the way on the front leg. So 10 on this leg, 10 on the other. 3, 2, 1. Down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure to keep your balance. So if you need it, like I said, you can hold on to something. Other leg this time. From that position, foot in front, down through your heel, down to the floor, and up. 1, 2, all the way on the front leg. The tendency is to push through the back leg and try and drive the foot down, but it's not, it's the front leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll show you the last one from that facing forwards, just so you can see the angle on the mat. But back onto the floor, lying on your back, squash your lower back down, feet close to your bum, posteriorly tilt, and lift up. Hold that position, and then walk your feet out. So I'm going to start with my right leg this time. 5 repetitions on this, and 5 on the other side. Step, 2, 3, and back in. 2, 3, and then step back in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back in. 1, 2, 3. Make sure your bone stays off the floor, especially on these last sets. 2, 3. If you're not able to keep your bum off the floor, just don't let your legs quite go as far out in front of you. Maybe only do 2 steps rather than the 3. 4th one. 2, 3. And back in. Now I'm going to swap over legs. My other leg leading. 2, 3. 1. 2. And back in. 3. Step, step, step. And back in. 4. Last one on this. Step, step, step. And back in. Keep that bum up. And that's it. 10 on that. Back to the chair. Bring it in front. Like I said, I'm going to do it in front of you this time so you can see the angle that I'm working at. That side. A little bit close. You can't see my feet. There. So, like I said, back foot laces up on the chair. Okay, so you can't see the angle of my foot. So it's like that. Resting up on the chair this time. Balance in between. So I've not got one leg out here, but both are pointing parallel to the floor. Knee over the ankle, and you can drive down through your heel on the front leg. You're going to come down, straight back up. 1, 2, 3. Try and keep that balance. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then swap sides up onto there. So again, trying to keep it so everything's directly underneath me. Parallel position. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drive back up. So again, it should all be hamstring and buttock that you're feeling from that and from the other exercise. You're going to keep hold of your chair for this one. I'm going to give you a little bit of a rest because this is quite a tough exercise, so I'm going to demonstrate first. Okay, so chair, like I said, the chair works best on this. You can do it with a sofa, it's just going to be a little bit harder on that side because the other leg needs to go between the chair legs on this side. You can do it with a bent knee, just going to make it a little bit more of a challenge if you haven't got one. Okay. Alternatively, the other option, I'll show you in a second, but this is what I want everyone to try and achieve, is either the hardest version is going to be resting your ankle up on the chair other leg straight underneath, into here. You're going to come up into a plank or a side bridge into there. Okay, and you're going to lift the bottom leg to the top. Okay, so that's quite tough in itself. You should be feeling that along your adductors, the inside of your leg on both sides. That's a little bit too hard. You're going to come closer, you're going to bend your knee, you're going to keep the bottom leg straight. So from that, you lift up, and then you do it here. It makes it easier for your top leg because you shorten the lever. It makes it a little bit more comfortable. So then lift up, trying to keep yourself nice and straight, not a big bend in your hip here. Okay, and then like I said, that is really tough for you. You're going to need to be able to either bend this leg, keep the top one straight, you can lift up into that position, or you come away completely, you drop your front leg over, and you lift the back leg on that side, straight up off the floor while it's nice and straight. You'll start to feel it into your adductors. But that's, like I said, quite an easy version compared to the others. So I'll let you pick. Obviously, I can't see what you do. I'm going to try and put my leg out nice and straight. So I'll do the hardest version on that side. I'll probably change eventually. But like I said, trying to keep yourself nice and straight the entire way down to work the inside of your leg. Shoulder, elbow right below your shoulder so that when you lift up, okay, it's almost a straight line, or is a straight line, you're not in that sort of position trying to lift yourself up and not underneath you into that position. Make it nice and easy for your shoulder as well. 10 repetitions on this leg. We'll swap around and do the other leg. 3, 2, 1, and lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. Same on the other side. I'm going to swap the chair over so you can continue to see me. But essentially the same thing. Resting that foot up on the chair. Legs out nice and straight. In a nice straight line with you. From that position. Elbow under your shoulder. From there. 3, 2, 1. Lift. And then lift that bottom leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try and make yourself a nice straight line. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so that you've got a nice big space underneath you and you're not down in a big U shape. Whew. So, it's your first set. The second set we've done before, so if you join me on a Wednesday, still with the chair, sat down, one leg out in front if you can take it off the floor, even better. But now, with your adductors slightly worked, it's going to be a little bit harder. So that's why I've got a little bit of a higher chair. So from here, leg out in front, from that position, hands out in front if you can, and you're going to stand up. So my foot isn't on the floor as I stand into there. Okay, if you need it to be, give yourself that balance, that's perfectly fine, and you'll stand up into that position. The closer you have your foot in line with the other one, the easier it is. So equally, the other way is harder. The further your leg goes, the harder this will be. To the point where you lift it off the floor completely, and that'll be the hardest version. So, 3, 2, 1, stand. And back down. 1, 2, 3. Try and slow that descent so that you sit down in a controlled manner as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Swap legs. So from that position, try and get that foot up again if you can. If you need it on the floor, that is perfectly okay. Like I said, the closer to you foot is, the easier it is. From there, 3, 2, 1, up and down. 1, 2. Try and slow that seat down. 3, that you're slow and controlling, not just flopping down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Ooh. Bit of a challenge, for me at least. Back to your hip abduction exercise. So technical term is a Copenhagen adduction exercise, nice and long-winded. But like I said, some various difficulties. I'm going to try and do it with my straight leg again, so I'm in a nice straight line all the time into here. If actually I do it facing you guys again, you'll see there's very little in the way of bend, and I'm nice and straight the entire time. I'm not like this with my bum sticking out there, but head up the entire way, in line with the rest of my body. And the observant might notice I'm stalling for time a bit. I'm tired. But 3, 2, 1, and lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Top legs. So all of your weight should be on that top leg. When my foot comes down to the floor, it's not resting. It's just lowering down as far as it can go. So it hits the floor. That's just so that I know I've gone the whole way. Tuck your bum in, nice straight leg position. Lift up. 1, 2. My top hand isn't really doing anything. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Struggling with this one. 10. Oh, really feeling that on my right leg. Oh. Back to your single leg split stand with your squat. I'm going to jump straight in, quick as I can go. From there, I'm going to start with my left leg just because my right I'm a little bit tired from that, but feel free to pick whichever one. Like I said, foot in line as if you're normally doing a squat in the chair. Just take that foot out as far as possible. 2, 1, and up. 1, 2, 3. My hands are out in front just with a little bit of a counterbalance. You can put them across your chest if you want. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg, and then we've got one more set of each to do. We're almost there. From that, up. 1. Keep coming down just because I lose balance. 2. I'm doing it on a mat, which makes it a little bit more unsteady. 3. But that might just be an excuse. 4, 5, 6, 7. And even as you get tired, try and make sure that you're slowing it down. 8, 9. Even as you sit down, nice and slow. Last one. 10. One more set of each. And we're almost there. So, back to your chair. I'll just quickly go through the easier ones again. Like I said, easiest version. Drop your top leg in front, your back leg nice and straight. Lift up as high as possible on your bottom leg. Harder version would be to bring your knee up onto the chair, legs straight underneath from there, and then lift up. And then the hardest version, like I said, is nice and straight from there, which I'm going to try on the last set. Don't know whether my right leg will do it. But 3, 2, 1, lift up, and lift that leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't sag in the middle. 8, 9, 10. Whew. So back over. Leg up nice and straight. 3, 2, 1, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Last version, last extent, and then you're free to go. Oh. So, last set of 10 on each leg. Pick which leg you want to start with. 10 repetitions. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slow it down and just sit down as well. 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Last leg. Last set of 10. 3, 2, 1. Go. 1, 2. Go it down. 3. Good. Okay. 4. Try and keep that foot up if you are managing. Slows it down. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. Slows it down. And last one. 10. And rest. Okay. I'm finished. I'm shattered. I hope everyone else is.